In this video, I'm going to show you how to pull together this dashboard. We'll add interactivity to this dashboard using slicers to update multiple pivot tables and charts all at the same time. This video is part of a series. To see the full series, check out the playlist and subscribe to see all of the videos. To check out other tutorials and reviews of other tools, please check out my channel. In the previous videos, we went through how to link out data using Power Query, also known as Get and Transform in Excel 2016, so that we can easily refresh all of our dashboards with a click of a refresh button. We also went through the process of setting up these three charts, which all use different types of special grouping options in pivot tables. Now, to lay these out nicely, a few tricks that you can use is if I use the Alt key when I'm resizing or moving a chart item, it's going to snap in place to the cells. So you can see here when I move this and resize this while holding it down, you can see that these line up perfectly within the cells, which makes it a lot easier to lay out. Let's move that over there. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. Now if I select one of my charts and come over to Analyze, I can see here that I've got this option called Insert Slicer. So I've come over and clicked this. I now have a selection for all the different fields or columns that I have in my table. So here I could say add county and department and click OK. So let's stick county over here. Let's make this a bit bigger. Department over here. Let's format these to make them look a bit nicer. So I can add color to this, so say yellow, and we'll increase the number of columns here to say 4. Department, make this green, add a few more columns. Now, with slicers, there's this option called report connections. So you can see here that the report connections for department is pointing to a specific pivot table, basically the one that we selected earlier. But the beauty of slicers is that they can connect to multiple pivot tables and update them all at once. So if I tick the box for all of these pivot tables, and I'm going to do the same thing here for county. Now all of these items are linked. So whenever I look at, say, one county, it updates all of my charts. I can also see here that Beaverhead has these 9 departments in it, and not these other ones down below here. Change the slicer, see all of the departments, and all of the updated values here as well. So the last type of slicer that I'm going to add here is a special type of slicer called a timeline. So to do this, I just need to make sure that I have one of my pivot charts or pivot tables selected. Under pivot charts, I can come to Analyze and I can go Timeline. So here we can see that this only applies to date fields, which is why I can only see the higher date field here. I'm going to select this and click OK. And I'm just going to scroll up a little bit so that I can place this at the top of my chart. And here we have this little drop down option for whether we want to view this by years, quarters, months, or days. So I think this looks pretty good here with the months and years across here. And as with all the slicers, we just need to make sure that we update the report connections so that it applies to all of our pivot tables. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And now every time I make a date selection here, it updates the data accordingly here. If you found this video helpful, please remember to give a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to learn tips, tricks, and tools to help you and your team work more effectively with data, hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.